Welcome to this highly questionable thing. My father agrees vigorously with this already. This is Izzy Gutierrez. What do you like on the show today, Izzy?
Starting to think that Magic Johnson and Jeanie Buss weren't as close as they made it appear.
Dale, papi.
Is Raymond right that the Warriors need KD back for the finals?
Listen to me. Kevin Durant better be very careful about when he comes back. Maybe he should wait for a loss, okay? Because Golden State has made this look very easy without him. Steph Curry looks like the best player in the world, and Andre Iguodala is already telling The Athletic, this guy is the second best player ever now. That is happening after Steph Curry told you himself through a smile upon seeing Durant injured, hey, this is going to be fun for me. I'm going to get the ball now. And so Draymond says we're going to need Durant at the end of games against a long team like Milwaukee, and he's probably right about that. But when you see the amount of fun this team is having and how overwhelming Steph looks when Durant's not there, Kevin Durant might want to think about being down 0-1 by the time he comes back to rescue him.
Let me tell the audience what it feels like to be owned by this wonderful old man right here. I was trying to pump the brakes on Steph Curry before the show, saying, hey, listen, I watched way too many possessions where Seth Curry was defending his brother in crunch time. And if that's the best Portland has to offer, then maybe his numbers might be a little inflated. And what does he hit me with? Yeah, but they're 32-1 when Steph plays and KD doesn't. So it doesn't matter who defends Steph Curry. That's right. And that is so absolutely right. My only petering counter to that is to do that over the course of 100 games, playoffs and regular season, for multiple years, it might be difficult for them because he's one ankle turn away from that being a mess. But it's gotten back to the point where Kevin Durant is the ultimate luxury, and yet this Golden State Warriors team has to spend this final series essentially recruiting him all over again. And the recruiting pitch is just, hey, come win finals MVPs, but never really feel like the MVP. Their best recruiting pitch is to lose in the finals.
Okay, but that's not Draymond's recruiting pitch anymore. It may have been back in the Hamptons. Now it's on. Get on up out of here. We got this. We don't need you.
Hey, easy. Don't worry about it. You know, you're not Charles Barkley. Don't worry about it.
Kevin Durant made them unbeatable. They are not going to beat...
The difference between unbeatable and can't win a series.
They're not going to beat the Rockets.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not going to interrupt.
They're not going to beat the Rockets without KD. And they're not going to beat Portland or Denver without KD.
We way ahead of it.
That's how important he is.
Paul Pierce thought he was the king of taking L's.
Ouch.
Whose perspective on the Lakers drama do you trust more, Jeanie Buss or Magic Johnson?
So Magic Johnson goes on First Take yesterday and takes out everybody except LeBron James by name. When asked about backstabbing and whether it was anyone else in the organization, his response was a perfect, nah, just Rob. It was just Rob who was the backstabber. And now you wondered what was the reaction going to be after that? How did the Lakers counter the spin? Because Magic Johnson took out the organization, and now you have to figure out a way to respond to it. Pelinka took the high road saying, I don't agree with his truth. But then a Ramona Shelburne article comes out, and it sounds like Jeanie Buss is the source because you need that information from somewhere. And this speaks in Jeanie Buss's voice about what some of her frustrations were about Magic Johnson blindsiding her. And the truth of the matter is this: everyone can be wrong. They hired a really famous person used to getting his way. They didn't give him the ultimate power he thought he had. And when he clashed with people, he bailed on them, blindsided them, and had them feeling betrayed. They can both be right, and the Lakers are the ones that end up being wrong.
Yeah, everyone can be wrong is very well put, Dan, because it seems like this was a terrible plan from the beginning. Even when you consider going to a mid-30s LeBron James to be the center of a rebuild, you could say that was kind of a bad idea for a Lakers team that doesn't necessarily need that. But you get LeBron anyway. And then you have this position for Magic Johnson that was created for him, and he wants to do it from a distance, and that's not going to work. You've got Jeanie Buss in a situation where she's possibly trusting too many people, and maybe that's not going to work. And now the second success does not come Magic's way, he bails, and every truth about this organization and its front office is coming to light. And you got Magic Johnson not once but twice burning Jeanie Buss, first by quitting out of the blue and then by going on First Take and putting all this dirty laundry out there. If I'm Lakers fans, I'm not looking at LeBron James anymore and saying, hey, what did you bring to our organization? I'm looking over at my beloved Magic Johnson and say, please stop trying to ruin my franchise from the inside, because you've done more more bad than good since you stopped playing.
I agree with most of what he said. I do not agree and will not agree that it's a bad idea to build around LeBron James. We could say that after one season if we want, but the job of leadership in that sport, when you get a star like LeBron James, is to have your leadership in place to support him. We are seeing in a very public way that LeBron's not the one that was the problem here.
Well, I think the Lakers are going to be successful next year. They are going to have a good team next year if they play in the Big Three League.
I mean, LeBron, Kuzma, Ingram, that'd be good 3-on-3 team. Would be good.
Should Antonio Brown just accept Big Ben's apology?
He has not accepted the apology. He's called Big Ben two-faced. Big Ben is finally saying, after all of this time, hey, my bad. I treated Antonio Brown disrespectfully. I regret some of the things that I said to him. And now it explains to all of us why it is Antonio Brown was so spectacularly unprofessional. Doesn't make Antonio Brown any kind of right for the way that he behaved. But the worst thing you could do to an NFL football player in that huddle is disrespect him. And the worst thing after that is you could be disrespecting someone who's been carrying your older butt for a long time. Antonio Brown is like, I got you all of this money, these catches, stop disrespecting me. And Big Ben just put his name on, hey, I was disrespecting him.
Yeah, but this is also pretty consistent with Big Ben's public behavior versus his private behavior, which would be why Antonio Brown called him two-faced. He seems to say all the right things when the cameras or microphones are on, but we don't know what's going on in those practices and in those huddles. And when you've got his GM, Kevin Colbert, essentially saying things that empower him like he did this offseason when he said he's essentially got 52 kids in that room, I tend to believe the Antonio Brown portion of the story more so than Big Ben all of a sudden turning and becoming this polite guy.
And if you don't believe the Antonio Brown story because he's been too reckless and he has been unprofessional, Le'Veon Bell wanted no part of that huddle either. If you're a leader like Big Ben, you probably shouldn't run off two of the guys in your huddle that might want your respect because they've earned it.
Hey, Derek Carr, you better enjoy the good times while you can because he's going to be coming for your ass soon.
Yeah, you're not as good as Big Ben. Yeah, it's going to feel disrespectful in a whole nother way.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
CAL Cal, oh, that is much higher than American Ninja Warrior. Oh, my God. Yeah,
man.
This is crazy.
Don't you have some homework to do or something?
Oh, I'm not going to make fun of this kid who's better than anybody.
I know. I don't want him to make us all look bad.
He's coming for everybody's chance. Oh, you got to be kidding me. The camera person is in blue on the right, on the back of the... Oh, look out! Oh, dear God, get out of there!
On ABC.
Time to play the game that doesn't wash his hands after using the bathroom. Do you question?
You give us topics and events. We question them. You can change if you want to.
Do you question if this is a Bush League way to advance to the Division III Softball World Series?
We are covering the hell out of the Division III Softball World Series. All the information that you want about it right here is where you will find it. Let's check in with this here, though. Let's see if this is Bush League. 1 out away. They're pitching. 2 runners on. Oh, they're going to go hidden ball trick. They're going hidden ball trick.
That runner looked so confused.
Yeah.
She's just standing there, and she's like, you know what? I'm just going to go.
That is a great play.
And definitely not Bush League.
What the hell just happened? I saw a lot of...
I know, a lot of people were moving. You can still get him with the hidden ball trick right here. Like, you can still get him with it. He still doesn't know where the ball is. Still doesn't know.
Went back. I don't know what the hell happened.
What happened there?
Who won? Who lost? I don't know. Do you question if the guy in the white trunks should feel like a winner?
All right, so we've got a boxing match. Is the victorious guy getting hit while he's down and winning on DQ? What happened?
It's a good guess, Dan. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Who won? That guy.
Oh, it's a double knockout.
Yeah. One guy stood up first, but his pants are around his nipples, so you can't be really proud when you're doing that. I'm going to go ahead and guess the guy in the white short
he's got to be
pants shirt
proud. He
combo
got
is what it
up.
was.
That's right. You stay down.
Oh, he wears his shorts high, like I wear my diapers, real high.
Look at how amused he is with himself. He can barely get it out. He thinks it's so funny. The diaper-wearing 75-year-old man.
Do you question if this kid is making us all look bad?
What is the name of the kid, Poppy?
Cow?
How do you spell it?
Cow? It's Cow.
Okay, Cal was his name, evidently. It's Cal, I thought. I think he said Kyle. I don't know what his name is. Let's see if he's making us all look bad.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
C-A-L, Cal. Oh, that is much higher than American
he's
Ninja
not
Warrior. Yeah,
man.
This is crazy.
Don't you have some homework to do or something?
Oh, I'm not going to make fun
Get
of
out
this
of
kid
here.
who's better than anybody.
I know. I don't want him to make us all look bad.
He's coming for everybody's chance. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Making it look easy, too, is he?
Has he not won this competition yet? It looks like he can.
That's not that easy to do. Whew. It does help to be lighter, he says.
You still need crazy grip strength.
Go, 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 go,
Still don't know what he's saying, man, do you?
he made it to the end.
I just don't know whether it was Kyle or Carl or Cal or Cal.
Well, I know one person he's making look bad.
Oh, yes, Amin El Hassan. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's right. Look at that.
Come on.
There
Go for
it
the
is.
rope. Go
Yes,
for the rope.
yes, yes,
He doesn't listen to us.
yes.
We say, go for the rope. He never goes for the rope.
He never goes for the rope. That's right. My father keeps exhorting him to go for the rope.
That's it. Go
That's
for
right.
the
He
rope.
never gets to the rope. It's because I'm not sure my father knows that that is always the same video.
Do you question if this cameraman got some quality footage of this race?
Okay, does the cameraman get engulfed by something? What kind of race are we talking about? Car race, bicycle race? What kind of race? Motorcycles? The camera person is in blue on the right, on the back of the... Oh, look out! Oh, dear God, get out of there! No! Jesus! Good God!
Bulls pulling
What
carriages?
do you mean? The bulls weren't bad enough. Oh, dear God! Oh. They're springing bulls from hell, leaping off his skull into the sun.
He clearly didn't get good footage because they didn't use it. They had to use this other guy's footage on the side of the road.
He got the footage of every damn bull that jumped on his head.
They think it's an obstacle.
There's some more footage for him right there.
I guess you can say he got those.
The delivery was great.
Was it?
I thought it was great. I mean, you don't say bull much better than that.
Those.
There you go.
Pause, an excellent pause.
Coming up. I love it when you call me Big Papi. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player.
I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money.
I love it when you call me Big Papi. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player.
I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys out there getting monies and playing fellas like dummies.
I love it when you call me Big Papi. If you got it open your waist, please don't mess up the place.
Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Baby.
Get it together, Lamont. Get it together.
Hey, take three, man. Take three. Third time's the charm, man.
Here's the thing about
Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that thinks PTI stole our Emmy. We were robbed. See? Or no?
I wish we had PTI's producer. It's so much better produced than the guy who runs this thing. You tell us what to watch on TV tonight. We tell you if we're intrigued.
Tonight on NBC Sportsnet, Game 6 Sharks and Blues.
We have done an excellent job as a show of avoiding all hockey coverage here in the United States, even though it's hugely interesting. But we will go out to Britain and see them beat France in international hockey just so that we can hear the chanting.
All right.
yes. Is that a compliment over there? There's a "the" missing in there. The Draymond puts a "the" in front of the "sh." Izzy, are you intrigued?
What does that have to do with Sharks and Blues?
Nah, nothing at all. Just that's our hockey coverage of the NHL playoffs. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Are you kidding me? Los Tiburones are my favorite team in the hockey league. I tell you one thing, if they lose tonight, they're down almost at the point of elimination. So I'm going to make a promise to the Tiburones. They got to win tonight, because if they lose tonight, we'll never talk about hockey again in the show.
I'm so
right.
pulling for the Blues right
That's
now.
right.
Did we talk about hockey on this show before his
Well, I'm
threat to
telling you.
hockey? Okay. How will you know? How will you know?
Tonight on ESPN, Phillies and Cubs.
The Bryce Harper thing, man, that's a lot of years and a lot of dollars, and he has not been very good for them. Let's see if he's going to give him anything in the outfield here.
Almora hits one out toward right field. Harper makes the catch. Rizzo's tagging, coming home. The throw to the plate is...
Oh, that's pretty good. That's Rizzo trying to score, though. That is a wonderful throw. It's an amazing throw. But Rizzo runs the way that I do. And that is not his most graceful moment right there. Oh, you're going to tag my face because I wasn't expecting the ball to come from out there. Izzy, are you intrigued?
I don't know. That looks like it's a very good play by Bryce Harper. I don't know why you're giving him such a hard time, Dan.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But what is this big deal about this guy Harper? You know, what's just a fly behind second base. Was not the warning track or anything like that. It was an easy pop fly ball. You know what I mean? So what? What's a big deal? He gets paid all this money to make those plays. Wow, that's highway robbery in Philadelphia. Highway robbery.
Tonight on TNT, Game 4, Bucks and Raptors.
Antetokounmpo revenge game? We're going to get an Antetokounmpo revenge game?
No.
Yes or no?
Not today.
That's hard to say. I just realized why I was trying to say it. Let's see what we have here. Marc Gasol. Keep an eye on Gasol. Oh! Okay, that didn't work out for Marc Gasol.
No.
That is a 7-footer who thought he was someone else. Look at this. He was trying to get a foul from Brook Lopez by grabbing his hip in the air. Izzy, are you intrigued?
Of course, but can we make a deal here? It's the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's start a little bit earlier. 8:30 is a little late.
Let's go, people. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. I'll tell you one thing. Toronto is going to be offered that game tonight, and you know who's going to make that difference? I can't wait. It's not going to be Lerner. It's not going to be Gasol. It's not going to be, Pasquale. It's going to be Fred
Van Fleet. He just wanted to make a Van Fleet joke.
That's right, Fred. That's the guy who's going to make it.
That's going to be the guy. He's important.
That's the guy.
1 for 11 last game.
The little guy running around. This is
Take it to the bank.
That's right. Take it to the bank.
I just said that.
Tonight on Discovery, Deadliest Catch.
Oh, this is a good show, Poppy. I always get sucked in on this whenever it's airing. It's been airing for a long time now. What do we have here? Yeah, that's why I get sucked in every time. You see, that's how they do it to you, because it's horrifying in every way. Can you imagine that happening to you? It would be pretty terrible. Izzy, are you intrigued?
It looks a lot like a lot of the other videos we show on this show, though, with somebody just taking a fall, and yet we laugh at the other ones.
I know, but it's not in the dark ocean of the night. That's why. It's an enormous difference with 40-foot waves. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued, police, and that is not the worst thing I have seen happening on a boat.
You have seen worse?
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's right. All right.
You know what? He's right about that. My father's right about that. But see, that one much funnier. That one much funnier because it's just in the Everglades and he's merely going to be eaten by an alligator when his head bleeds out.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching.
I'm not the only one who's that scared of the sea at night, right? I'm not the only one.
They pay us to do the show, right?
That's right.
You know how I call that?
What do you call that?
Highway robbery.
He really went and got that. He really went and got that right from his groin for you, America.
5 straight NBA Finals.